Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. But before going into the post, I would like to tell you that I have released the past 6 months current affairs of TSPSC, and it is available in the bookstores at Ashok Nagar here in Secunderabad, and also I'll be uploading them on the website, which is under maintenance presently. So in a day or two, by Monday, you'll be able to download them from the website itself. Last 6 months of current affairs for TSPSC Group 1 and Group 2 examination, that is from October 2023 up to March 2024. And very soon I'll be coming up with the comprehensive series for UPSC mains examination of 2024, and that will be in the month of July. So please keep yourself updated and keep checking the website for that. And yes, I too will give you an intimation in my series. So let's have a look at the most important issue today. And tea is facing a problem in India. So it's fever for tea actually. And yes, so the Indian tea industry is facing a very low period, I would say. And Darjeeling tea, which is called as the champagne of teas, is facing a much deeper crisis than ever before. Let me tell you that there are very few areas in India that grow tea in the northeast, in the south, and few areas in North India, that is in the Himalayas. Darjeeling tea is one of the first products to get the geographical indication tag under beverage in 2004, and it is this tea industry that is ailing, and not only Darjeeling tea but the whole of the tea sector is under crisis. We are also facing a competition from our neighbors like Sri Lanka and also Nepal, and there is the sale of Nepal tea under the brand name of Darjeeling tea, so this is hurting the industry even more. Now the ITA, which is called as the Indian Tea Association, has pleaded for financial aid from the center to help the struggling Darjeeling tea industry amidst a plummeting prices and also decrease in yield of the Darjeeling tea. So according to the ITA or the Indian Tea Association, which is the largest trade body representing the Darjeeling tea, the situation in Darjeeling is very critical due to decreasing yields and also plummeting prices. Now they are asking for a financial relief package that was agreed to in 2022 by a parliamentary standing committee, and they want the financial package to be given to the Ailing tea industry. So they also asked for an assistance of rupees 50 per kilo to the West Bengal government as well. It was seeking 50 kilo subsidy to incentivize the export of Darjeeling tea for 3 years. Let me tell you that the exports of Darjeeling tea as well as the production and the yields have decreased drastically. Now moreover, it was also pleading for an interest subvention on the working capital loan at a rate of 5% for 5 years. The ITA, quoting the tea board, highlighted the adverse weather conditions which have affected tea production in Assam and West Bengal and leading to a significant decrease in production or yields. Meanwhile, there has been a fall in the exports from the recent data of December 2023, which fell to 227 million kg as compared to 231 million kg in the same period of 2022. So this is adding further to the industry's challenges. Along with that, from January to March 2024, production was declined by 13 million kg to 96 million kg across the country, according to the tea board. Now prices at the auctions have also taken a beating during the same period, and the all India level auction prices for Darjeeling tea itself were down by 16 rupees per kg. It might sound less, but when you calculate it on a larger weightage of the tea, definitely it is a hurting price for the tea growers. So why is it important actually to save the Darjeeling tea? Now let me tell you, Darjeeling tea is the first beverage in India to be accorded the geographical indication tag. It is called as the champagne of teas and is very famous worldwide. As I told you, it is the first product which got the GI tag, and this happened in 2004 for its distinct growing practices, the terrain from which it comes from with distinct climatic conditions, and also the aroma and the flavor. Now 7 million kg of Darjeeling tea is produced from 87 gardens, and most of them are all exported. Now during the past few months, the gardens have changed, the owners of these gardens have changed several times due to financial problems and are seeking intervention of the government urgently. Now Darjeeling also faces a competition from our neighbor, that is Nepal. And the reason why it faces the challenge from neighbor is because of the similar terrain and the growing practices of the tea which Nepal practices. And Nepal is selling this product under the brand name of Darjeeling tea. Therefore, it is hurting the original growers of Darjeeling tea in India. So the Darjeeling tea is passing through one of its worst phases, I would say, and a number of factors like low yield, high absenteeism among the workers, high because of low wages as well, high production costs, and the planters want the government now to protect this product urgently. The planters have suggested a number of initiatives to control the inflow of Nepal tea into India as well. Many planters believe that the Nepal tea is adversely affecting the Darjeeling industry. Darjeeling planters believe that many unscrupulous traders which cross the Nepal, we share a 1751 kilometer border between India and Nepal from Sikkim all the way to Uttarakhand. So this border has been allowing the Nepal tea to get into. Nepal tea is considered similar to Darjeeling tea because of the similarity in terrain and other geographical conditions, but comes at a lower price because of various factors like low cost of production. Now in 2023, 17 million kgs of tea of Nepal entered India, and the Darjeeling tea only produced that year 6 million kgs of tea that time. So in 2023, now the Darjeeling tea industry wants the center to include Nepal on the list of items to be tested with Indian and Nepal having started to discussions to have food laboratories at the borders, especially the key trading points between the two countries. And this issue of setting up of the laboratories along the border routes was initially raked up by India in the year 2022. In June 2023, the Nepalese authorities stopped the trucks containing many fruits and vegetables entering into the country from India, raising concerns about alleged excessive use of chemical fertilizers and also coloring and food items. Now the lethal combination of this low yield and also the competition from Nepal tea is hurting the Darjeeling tea industry badly. So as I told you, we have 87 gardens that are producing the Darjeeling tea, and not only Darjeeling tea, but as I told you, even the other tea growers also are facing a problem. There are about 55,000 permanent and 20,000 casual workers that are dependent, and most of them are women. So they are definitely being hurt by the tea industry. Now about 11 gardens have closed. Many have abandoned due to financial stress in the system, and also barring 15 odd, the rest are widely believed to be up for sale. This is said, and hardly none of the buyers are showing interest in buying these tea gardens as well. So the decline in production is due to multiple factors like climate change, declining in yields, the old trees. So pruning has to be done frequently, and the trees have grown old because they have been planted quite a long time before. High absenteeism among the workers, COVID impact, competition from Nepal, the hilly terrain of the Darjeeling there is no land now left for expansion of the tea gardens, especially the tea bushes are growing older than the other parts of the country. There is a total rejuvenation that is needed for the Darjeeling tea industry. Uprooting and planting them is both time and cost intensive, and this needs the support of the government. Stagnant prices in the auction of the tea Darjeeling tea. Apart from that, the compound annual growth rate for the last 6 years was only 1.7% against the increasing cost input of 10 to 12%. So this is a wide gap between the cost of production and also the income that one is getting from this. So the declining demand also in European markets because of competitors like Sri Lanka, and the per capita consumption in the tea also remains less, and this is less than the neighboring countries. So this is what the analysis says about the decline in the tea demand. Apart from that, as I told you, that we have competition from Sri Lanka and also Nepal. These are some of the factors that are affecting the ailing tea industry in India, and tea exports constitute an important component of Indian exports. Let me tell you, as I told you, that we have a special the Indian tea is quite different from the tea growing in other areas, and so the government government needs to focus, because there are many families that are dependent on the tea industry, and definitely if the tea industry is hit, these families will be hit. So these are few points which I thought I should discuss with you with regard to the tea industry. Recently, coffee industry also has come under the radar because it is facing its challenges of its own. So these are the two important beverages that are grown in India, few areas, but definitely they are of high demand, and therefore the industry needs a holding hand from the government, and also a boost in the product, and also quality maintenance as well as checking of the competition from Nepal, with the establishment of food laboratories to check the duplication of the product that is selling the Nepali product in the name of Darjeeling tea. So I hope these few points were really helpful to you all. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video, and I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning, and don't forget about the TSPSC current affairs. Thank you.